Bambi, come here.
Look. New spring grass.
Bambi, quick, the thicket. Faster, faster, Bambi. Don't look back. Keep running. Keep running. We made it. We made it, Mother.
All right, team, we got a murder on our hands. As first responder, I have to secure the scene. We have 2 witnesses, both separated. I've scanned the scene so everyone else split in 2. Half of you go photograph and sketch the scene, and the other half go research and collect evidence. Remember the proper sealing method and record the evidence like you've been taught. I will go interview the suspects. We will meet later in my office around 2 and go over what we found. The coroner will be arriving shortly to take on the body. Now there, Sonny. Tell me what happened.
Mama and I we were grazing and she told me to run and I ran. I got home and Mama, she wasn't with me.
Now, did you hear or smell anything suspicious?
I heard a rustling behind us. I couldn't smell anything, but when we were running I heard a really loud pop.
Do you know where the pop came from?
Somewhere over there.
All right, thank you, Sonny. We'll get you situated soon.
I want my mommy.
Now, Miss Quayle, can you tell me what happened?
Well, I was in my tree. I didn't see that much.
Well, what did you see?
I saw Bambi and his mother in the meadow.
And?
They started to run, and then his mother fell. I heard Bambi scream, and I flew away.
Where did the scream come from?
Over there in the bush. Right by the grass patch, now that I think of it.
What?
Well, now that I think of it, I saw a skunk.
Are you certain?
I'm positive.
Well, thank you for your cooperation.
Quail is usually frail. I wonder why she's so calm.
Witness testimonies didn't add up. Bambi claimed that he heard the arrow shot from the left of the rock clusters, but Quail said that she heard something to the right of the bushes. Now, Quail was unusually calm for her normal nature, and Bambi, well, I'm not so sure how credible his testimony is. We do have one suspect. Flower the skunk. Quail claims that she is positive Flower was at the scene. The interesting part of that is that Flower is nowhere to be found. She is missing. I put out a missing skunk poster with a reward if anyone has any information about her whereabouts. But now, let's see the evidence.
Body died at 6:32 this morning from an arrow wound to the heart. The arrow matches a common bow that was collected at the crime scene.
Were there any fingerprints found around the scene? Anything that we could use for DNA?
No, but I found trace evidence at the scene. I collected a single hair from the body, so the guilty animal may have come in contact with the body because it does not belong to the deceased. There was no follicle, so it is class evidence, and there is a group of people that could be narrowed down to.
Hello? I see. And you're positive the skunk you saw was Flower? Well, thank you very much. You will receive your reward shortly. Open up, Flower. I know you're in there. You can't hide from me anymore. You better open up this door in 1 minute or I'm coming in there.
Okay, I'm coming.
What the heck is this about? Don't you know not to wake up a skunk when they're hibernating? How rude! You're interrupting my beauty sleep. This better be important, mister.
Hibernating?
Well, what the heck else would I be doing this time of year?
How long have you been hibernating for?
Like 3 weeks. I've just begun my great sleep, and I'd appreciate you not interrupting me. What is this about?
Well, I'm so sorry, but Bambi's mother has been killed, and someone claimed that you were at the scene. I had forgotten that you told us you'd be staying in a different location this year for hibernation. That's why you weren't at your house. My apologies.
Yeah, you better be sorry. Me? A suspect for murder? That's absurd. Well, I really must be getting back to my sleep.
Yes, I'm sorry for disturbing you.
Officer Owl, the results are in. This hair was found at the crime scene.
Time is running out to catch the killer. I don't have time to read all that. Just tell me what it says.
It says that the neutron activation analysis found arrow residue on the hair found at the crime scene. Using a different method, they also found high levels of fiber, folate, potassium, which are all consistent with a diet high in carrots. When the hair was looked at under the fluorescence microscopy, it was inconclusive. No dyes of stains were found in the hair. When looking at the hair cuticle, we found that the spinous, which also creates the evidence that says it was a rabbit. The medulla also has individual cells. They are called intrepided. Bunnies will also have this type too. The pigment found in the cortex shows the animal has gray fur. All the evidence is leading to a rabbit who committed the crime.
A rabbit? Well, this makes the investigation completely different. There's only one bunny in this meadow.
Open up!
Who is it? It's Officer Owl, and I know what you've done. As you know, Bambi's mother's dead. We have a whole case against you.
Oh no.
Why'd you do it?
Order in the cart!
She deserved it. She wouldn't let me play with Bambi. He was my only friend, and without her, we could finally be friends. It's a lonely life there, buddy. I did it for Bambi.
For Bambi, he loved his mother. He's in a mess right now, and you're to blame. Friends don't do that. Do you plead guilty?
Yes, I confess. But I wasn't alone. Someone else was in on it. Will my sentence be shorter if I rat them out?
We can make an agreement.
It was Quail. Bambi's mother always ate the best berries and never shared. She saw me kill Bambi's mother and she hid the arrow behind the south pond. She agreed to make a false testimony only if I gave her all my savings to keep quiet. Then she got rid of what she thought was all the evidence.
She was in on it too.
For the testimony on Quail, you only serve 3 years, but you will live a life on parole. Quail will be charged with a year in prison for being your accomplice.
Well, only 3 more years to go. This is gonna be a pain. Just gonna stand there and watch me burn. Well, that's alright because I like the way it hurts. Just gonna stand there and hear me cry. Well, that's alright because I love the way you lie. I love the way you lie.
Wait, are we good?
Yeah!
Oh. You have
Get it.
1 minute to open this door.
Yeah, did you get it? I got it! Yeah!
Crime scene.
Were there any fingerprints found around the scene? Anything that we could use for DNA? Case closed.